A neighbour just brought this bench round to see if I can do out with it. It's an old wicker bench that all the wickers just rotted away. I did offer to chuck it in the scrap pile for her, but she insists I do something with it. To say the wicker had rotted away, it took me an age to get the rest of it off. Now I've got all that wicker off, the steel's quite sturdy. I think I should be able to weld to it. I think it's made out of solid bar. It is a beautiful morning this morning. Our new day dawns. It was a late finish last night, so I got a chance to think about this. I think I'm going to cut a couple of strips of steel and fasten them to the back on these top and bottom bars, same across the front, so I can either bolt some steel to it, some plastic maybe, or just go back to wood. I'll have a think about that one. But first I want to cut the strips of steel. I bought this 20 gauge sheet steel. I'm going to cut it into, I think, 2-inch strips. Yeah, 2-inch strips. That'll be 50mm strips in New English, or millimetres. I've clamped it on so I can just mark round this curve. Same on the other side, so I can shape that piece of steel to the shape of the frame. Now to get this bottom one to fit how I want it to fit, I'm going to have to take a little nick out of the steel there, something like that, so I can sort of mould it round that centre bar. As well as notching the middle out like that, I've notched the edge out so I can shape the steel to the same shape of the chair. I wish I'd have used something a bit thicker than 20 gauge, because it did make it a bit awkward to weld up. But we got there in the end. I always find the best thing for cleaning weld up is the flappy discs that you can put on a 4-inch grinder or 4.5-inch grinder. They always seem to work the best. I've got it back in the shop. Just a case now of making sure we can rust proof these plates. I'm just going to put a drop of red oxide on the welds and then just paint it black. The red oxide I got from the local car spare shop. It's only a small tin, and the black's just standard Dulux. While the paint's drying, I'm going to sort the wood out. I'm going to use these for the back. I'm going to sand them down, round the edges over, cut them to size, then bolt them on. These wider boards, I'm going to cut the best bits out and use these for the base. With this last board, I'm just going to have to mark it up by eye and cut it out with a jigsaw. I'm going to cut just slightly under the line. I'm just dry fitting everything together before I do any sanding or any routing and cleaning edges up, etc. I've got one more piece to put it back and then we should be good to go. For the arms I'm just going to bolt a piece of timber onto there and then freehand a groove for a cup holder. I gave all the pieces a good sand before applying any finishes. For the finish, I've got this quick drying varnish. It's got a hint of stain in it, as I remember. I've had it for a good few years. We'll see how that looks. According to the tin, it's supposed to be a hint of beech, but we'll see when it's dry. On these decorative leaves at the back, I want to bring them out a bit, make a bit of a feature on them. So I want to use what they call dry brushing. We used to do it on garden ornaments. A small amount of paint on your brush, get most of the excess off, and then if you just flick your paintbrush over your embellishment, it sets them off and brings them out. I'm actually quite impressed with that hint of beech varnish. I must have had it for 7 years. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. You can do that somewhere around here or in the bottom corner or in the description. If you're already subscribed, thank you very much for your support, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.